Good morning. Happy Sunday to you on, I don't know, what is it, November 6th? Hang on. I've been extremely busy over the last 8 days. You can see the world is still standing, still moving, spinning. I worked my 5 shifts on my 6th one tonight. And look, I'm still standing, wide awake, got myself together, got some crazy hair going on. Painted a painting for a class this past week. I'm trying to promote not only my painting classes, but my vision board classes. I'm drinking out of my Queen mug this morning because, not that I'm feeling entitled, but I feel like all the effort that I have put in the last 8 days has given me Queen status. Isn't that how it should be? The work that you put in, you are entitled and worthy to feel a sense of accomplishment. And that's what I feel like I have accomplished a lot of things. For those of you who don't know who I am Kitrin Marie. I reside in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm an artist, a writer, speaker, life and a business coach, and I do photography. Over on my TikTok this morning, posted some really wonderful pictures and some photos attached with the song that YouTube will not let me upload, but Something in the Orange. It's a great song. It's about really knowing what was before can no longer happen again, but you long for that something to come back into your life because there are parts that are just missing and you don't know where to go or what to do. On my Facebook page, I wrote this morning a little bit about my classes and a lot about my vision board class, where I had 20 women in my group and they could not understand why they were stuck in mindset. And a vision board, I always like to think of, is a big puzzle, and there are pieces that are missing in your life that you are not really sure why those puzzle pieces are missing. And like I have taught in my classes, and especially within that group of 20 women, before we're sent to this earth, we have a soul contract. And there are people and situations while we're in this life that repeat itself because there are lessons that you need to learn. And until you actually learn the lesson and understand why it continues to happen for you, not to you, but for you, people will show up, the same characters, the same type of behavior, your same work environment, whether it be toxic or unhealthy, or you're looking at your situations because you're not being true to your soul contract that your higher power has made with you. Now, to veer a little bit, my painting behind is actually called Fear Not. It is a rendition of something I've seen from somebody else, and like always when I'm painting, I put my own spin on it. And as much as I know what is in my own personal soul contract and the type of people that are supposed to be in my soul contract, because I chose those people to come into my life. I chose the experiences that have happened in my life. And by those that are not living their highest form, they've been influenced by institutions or a society or peer pressure, or they've been made to feel a certain sense of obligation because somebody else has imposed what they think your life should be. The group of 20 that I was teaching, they were all missing the component in which part of their life played the biggest part and why they did not continue on the path that they wanted to. Money and stability plays a very big part in our adult lives because we're told you have to work 9 to 5. You're told that you need to go to school so you can learn certain things, so you could use those tools as you go on with life. Well, I took 2 years of algebra, barely got through it, and hence, this far, I've yet to use algebra in anything. Years back, they had said, you can't use a calculator. You need to use your mind. Where can you go in life where you're always going to have a calculator at hand? Well, needless to say, pick up your phone and look at the calculator on it. It goes everywhere with us. If we did not have that tool, how much of your mind would have to work? How much would ingenuity actually play in your life if you did not have a certain amount of influence, things that were taken away from you, where you weren't able to utilize your own imagination and your own creativity? We have tools that each of us have within ourselves, and the things that we have learned and the things that our higher powers put into our soul contract that we are supposed to use so we can live our highest, best life for the things that are supposed to come into our life to bring us pure joy. I love to travel. I do. I love to travel, and I've missed it something terrible this year, but because of circumstances, because of happenstance, because of the way that something played out, I was not able to travel this year. And as we have these experiences in any of our lives, once something has been introduced into it and it is taken away, you long for it. But you have to stop and think, why are you longing for that experience? What else in your life is not working, manifesting, bringing you some other type of joy? Here's the thing, when you were traveling and when you were traveling with somebody, you get to have great conversation with that person. It is just you and that other person or whoever else might be in that vehicle that you are bouncing off stories. You're feeding off of a conversation. You're emitting an emotion. You're provoking a feeling. You're connecting and bonding through that communication while you are traveling to wherever, whether it be in a vehicle, whether it be on a plane, whether it be on a train, a truck, it does not matter. It's the conversation that is taking place and the experience that you are creating within that adventure. Now, in my life, the way I like to look at it is I live a lifestyle that I am trying to provide a way far. And not being able to travel this past year, the lifestyle that I have created, it took a different path. And like I'd said, I'd work this week, 5 shifts going into my 6th one tonight. It is to continue to provide for this lifestyle so I can get back to traveling. I haven't picked up my camera and I don't know how long, and taking pictures while you're on a vacation or while you're on an adventure, because you want to mark the memory. So as you're creating the adventure and you are living the experience, you want to be able to have an image like you do in a vision board. You have an image and then you're matching the words to that image. Now, because I know what I have put forth in my life, so my vision is very clear. Oftentimes people who are missing these puzzle pieces, they don't understand how images and words really bring things into your life. We emit these frequencies and we have these vibrations, and you want to be able to create an experience within that vibration that puts out a frequency that somebody else can connect to, that they can experience that same feeling, that same joy, that same adventure. Trying to think of a really good incident that I can explain a little bit better. I don't know, I'm drawing a blank at the moment. I've had so much on my mind this past week. But within your own life, think of a moment that you have had where you have been just elated with joy. And your vibration is so high, people know that you're happy. People know that something exciting has happened in your life, and you attract those people who want to know more. And how did that happen? And what was the outcome? Nobody wants to be in a low vibing situation where negativity is put in. and where you're kind of hindered in a spot and you're stuck. The 20 women that I was teaching, once each of them pinpointed who the person was that kept them from going onto their path, or once they recognized the moment in which their life altered, you know, they were more aware of what they needed to bring into their life and not live in that same mindset, because that mindset keeps you stuck. And where I always like to keep moving, and whether it be I'm teaching painting and I'm talking about movement, whether it be through my vision board and, I'm talking about pieces that are missing and how you can get unstuck and move forward into growing into a better life. We're only here on this earth for so long. So why would you not want to take advantage of learning a way to have a new tool so you can experience more in your life, bring more joy to your life, connect with your higher power, getting back to your true self, getting back to the core that you're supposed to live out of ego, releasing all judgments, and continuing having better moments and joyous adventures and experiences. And where the money comes in at is depends on how you have that relationship with money. I can say this very openly and very raw. I had 50 cents to my name yesterday. 50 cents. I had paid all my animal feeds, took care of some things here in my house, and that was what I was down to, 50 cents. And when I went into my establishment that I help, I worked a wedding reception last night. I was requested to work the wedding reception, and it was really fun and it was really good. And I got to mix and mingle with people like I like to do, because if I'm not talking, I'm really not happy. If I am not conveying a message, I am not being true to myself. But I will tell you, by the time I left last night, not only did I have an extra $140 cash in my hand, but I had another $140 that was put directly into my bank account from the credit card tips that I received. So the relationship with money, when you love what you do, it all works. It all clicks. Puzzle pieces match where they're supposed to go so you can live for your best life while you're here on this earth. And I would love to be able to teach you more. Pay attention to the synchronicities in your life. Pay attention to the numbers. Pay attention to if your ears are ringing, what is going on in your life that is something is bringing an awareness where you need to pay attention to. If you're listening to a song and you hear a certain phrase, like the song that I attached to my TikTok this morning, something in the orange tells me we're not done. But something in the orange says you're never coming home. There are points in every song, and when it resonates to the core, you need to pay attention to what you're listening to and how it makes you feel and what you need to do to act upon what you're hearing in the coincidences that your higher power wants you to know. So if you would like to learn more about my classes, learn more about me, I'm still waiting for the release of this last interview from magazine Canvas Rebel. Email me at kitrenmarie@gmail.com. Go ahead, Google Kitren Marie. I am still the first 4 pages. If you're interested in taking this painting class, fear not. Have 7 paying guests at $45, you being the 8th. Yours is free. If you're interested in a vision board class where you learn more about character behavior, you learn more about self-awareness, how you can bring the better things into your life and understand why you were stuck in certain situations so you can open up where all these better things do come into your life and all the puzzle pieces start to fill in and you understand why you've gotten you into the spot that you are now and how to get out to elevate for more in this life. So for today, for tomorrow, be happy, be blessed, be thankful for all the wonderful things that do come into your life. I am Kitren Marie. I reside in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm an artist, a writer, a speaker of life, and a business coach. I am for hire in a lot of different avenues. Just reach out. Remember, fate does turn on a dime, and only you get to decide what side of that coin you want to be on. So you take care on this beautiful, blessed Sunday. Take care. Bye.